Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Good day. Welcome to Transformation Tuesday. So happy to be here with you. I'm Liz Forrest. I'm a Master Shamanic teacher of almost 30 years, sharing Toltec practices and tools of personal freedom right here in Transformation Tuesday and in my in-person and online classes and workshops. So happy to have you here. Who's joining me today? Please say hello in the comments, whether you're live with me or watching the replay. Love that you're here. So today I want to talk about a Toltec teaching that I'm hoping will be helpful in these times of so much tragedy and injustice that we're witnessing what feels like daily in these very stressful and concerning times. Yes. This teaching, as passed on by Don Miguel Ruiz, who I'm sure we all know, is about will and surrender. Will and surrender. This practice emphasizes the importance of strengthening our personal will by making conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively or succumbing to the influence of other people. A strong will gives us the power to free ourselves from the attachments to beliefs that limit our personal expression. So with a strong will, we get really clear about what we say yes to, what we say no to, what we agree to, what we do not agree to. Yeah, a strong will. And there's many practices on this path that teach us how to strengthen our personal will. Yes. And so, okay, what does surrender mean? Surrender. Surrender is acceptance and detachment from things we cannot control. Surrendering is a yielding. I really love that word these days. It's a yielding rather than an opposing to situations that are out of our control. And okay, I can already hear some responses to this concept. No, this is not being apathetic. Surrender is not apathetic. It's not being a pushover or a doormat, or, you can add some more to your list. It's not being that. Stay with me here. Stay with me here. And I will keep going with this teaching. It might be a very different perception than what you're used to or what you have known about surrender. Because in this teaching, it's not an either-or choice between will and surrender. They're actually seen as complementary forces that work together. Interesting, isn't it? Will and surrender, complementary forces that work together. So how do they work together? Here is what the teaching shares with us. Because surrendering is not passive. It's a conscious choice to detach from what no longer serves you, which might be control, personally or otherwise, allowing space and opportunity to direct your energy with your strong will to what can be fulfilling, what can make a difference truly, what could be helpful, and could even be enjoyable, rather than depleting your energy with resistance. Let that sink in for a minute. Yielding rather than resisting. So to recap, a strong will empowers us to actively make choices and take action with intent. Surrender releases resistance and control and allows a deeper connection to the present also, giving more clarity to what's the next right action for you, which might be different than yesterday. Present today might be a different action with a strong will and a letting go, a surrendering of what you're aware you cannot control. So in my recent conversations in my classes, with my students, with my friends, with my family, I often hear these days that people feel they're not doing enough. They're not doing enough to be of service to the difficulty many are facing at this time, the difficulty we're all facing. Yeah, not doing enough. And so I hope this teaching about the power of our personal will and the awareness of when to surrender is helpful in gaining clarity to where you are and where you can make a difference in these times, being part of the solution, being part of the light. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. I send each of you all my love. If you're interested in more information about my classes, about how to strengthen your personal will, send me a message and I will send you a link to have a complimentary session with me. I would really love to meet you. So thank you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week here in Transformation Tuesday.